Discover the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, a visual guide to transforming your personal and professional life. What if you could unlock the secrets to success and fulfillment in every area of your life? Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People offers timeless principles to build better habits, lead with purpose, and create meaningful relationships. In this visual summary, we'll break down each habit and show how they can transform your life. Let's get started. We'll start with the foundational idea of inside out, why true change begins within. Then, we'll uncover the first 3 habits, which focus on achieving a private victory and mastering yourself. Next, we'll explore the habits that bring a public victory, helping you build meaningful connections and work collaboratively with others. Finally, we'll wrap up with Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, a call to renew and balance your life for long-term success. From being proactive to creating win relationships, these habits are designed to help you thrive in every area of your life. Whether you're a student, a professional, or simply someone who wants to live better, this journey has something for you. Are you ready to take the first step toward a more effective and fulfilling life? Stay tuned as we break down each habit one by one. Subscribe, hit the like button, and join us on this transformative journey. Let's begin with Habit 1, Be Proactive. Coming up next. Unlock the secret to lasting change. It starts from the inside out. Discover why self-mastery is the foundation of success. What if the key to transforming your life wasn't about fixing what's outside, but about changing what's inside? Stephen Covey begins The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People with a powerful idea. True change starts from the inside out. Let's dive into what that means and why it's so important. Most people focus on external solutions, changing their job, their relationships, or their circumstances. But Covey argues that real effectiveness begins with changing yourself. It's about shifting your mindset, values, and habits before expecting the world around you to change. Imagine trying to solve a problem with a broken compass. No matter how far you walk or how hard you try, you'll never reach your destination. The compass represents your internal values and mindset. If they're misaligned, your actions won't lead to true success. Fix the compass first, and everything else falls into place. Covey introduces the concept of a paradigm, a mental map of how we see the world. To live effectively, we need to examine and shift our paradigms from focusing on what happens to me to how I respond to what happens. This is where growth begins. 1. Self-reflection. Take time to examine your values, priorities, and beliefs. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my principles? 2. Take responsibility. Recognize that you have the power to control your reactions, even if you can't control external events. 3. Start small. Begin by improving one area of your life, your communication, your attitude, or your habits. Change doesn't happen overnight, but every small step adds up. The journey to effectiveness starts with a single question. What can I change within myself? By focusing on inside-out growth, you'll build a solid foundation for mastering the 7 habits and achieving lasting success. Are you ready to start your inside-out journey? Reflect on one area of your life where you can shift your mindset today. In the next video, we'll uncover Habit 1, Be Proactive, the first step to taking control of your life. Stay tuned. Take control of your life with Habit 1, Be Proactive. Learn how small choices create big changes. What if you had the power to rewrite your story, no matter what life throws your way? Stephen Covey's Habit 1, Be Proactive, is all about stepping into that power and taking responsibility for your choices. Let's explore how being proactive can transform your life. Being proactive means focusing on what you can control instead of reacting to what happens to you. It's about recognizing that you have the power to choose your response in any situation. As Covey puts it, you are not a product of your circumstances. You are a product of your decisions. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. A reactive mindset says, "This is ruining my day." A proactive mindset says, "I can't control the traffic, but I can control my attitude." Proactivity is about shifting from blame to ownership. Covey introduces a game-changing concept, the circle of influence and the circle of concern. The The circle of concern includes things you worry about but can't control, like the weather, the economy, or someone else's behavior. The circle of influence includes what you can control, your thoughts and reactions. Proactive people focus their energy on their circle of influence, growing it over time. 1. Pause and choose. Before reacting to a situation, pause and ask, what can I control here? 2. Use proactive language. Replace phrases like I have to with I choose to. This simple shift reinforces your sense of control. 3. Focus on small wins. Start by taking proactive actions in small areas of your life, like planning your day or managing your emotions. Think of Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of a concentration camp by focusing on one truth. While he couldn't control his circumstances, he could control his response. His ability to choose his attitude gave him strength in the face of unimaginable adversity. Proactivity isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's not about controlling everything, but about taking ownership of your responses to life's challenges. When you're proactive, you shift from being a victim of your circumstances to being the hero of your story. Where can you start being proactive today? Focus on one small choice you can control and see how it empowers you. In the next video, we'll explore Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, the art of creating a clear vision for your future. What if you could design your life with purpose and intention? Discover the power of Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine this. You're climbing a ladder, working hard to reach the top, only to realize it's leaning against the wrong wall. That's life without a clear vision. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind teaches us to create a life of purpose by defining our destination before we start the journey. Let's explore how. This habit is about visualizing your ideal future and using it as a guide for your daily decisions. It's not just about setting goals. It's about aligning your actions with your core values and principles. Covey asks us to imagine what we want people to say about us at our 80th birthday or even at our funeral. This perspective brings clarity to what truly matters. Many people live by default, letting circumstances or other people's expectations dictate their path. Beginning with the end in mind is about flipping the script. It's about living by design. You're the architect of your life, and this habit gives you the blueprint to build something meaningful. Covey suggests creating a personal mission statement, a declaration of your values, goals, and purpose. It's like a compass, keeping you focused when life gets chaotic. A strong mission statement answers these questions. What do I value most? What kind of person do I want to become? What impact do I want to have on the world? 1. Visualize your ideal life. Close your eyes and imagine your dream future. What does it look like? Who are you with? What are you doing? 2. Define your roles. Identify the key roles in your life, parent, friend, leader, artist, and set goals for each. 3. Write your mission statement. Craft a short, inspiring statement that reflects your values and vision. Keep it somewhere visible to guide your daily actions. Think of a pilot flying a plane. Without a flight plan, they could burn fuel and end up nowhere. A clear destination ensures every adjustment, every action brings them closer to their goal. Similarly, your vision acts as your life's flight plan, guiding you through storms and distractions. When you begin with the end in mind, you live with intention. Instead of drifting aimlessly, you direct your energy toward what truly matters. Your life becomes a masterpiece of purpose and fulfillment. What does your ideal future look like? Take a few minutes today to reflect on your long-term vision and start creating your mission statement. In the next video, we'll dive into Habit 3, put first things first, how to prioritize what matters most. Ever feel like you're constantly busy but never really getting anywhere? That's because being busy isn't the same as being productive. Stephen Covey's Habit 3, put first things first, is here to help you take control of your time and energy by focusing on what truly matters. Let's dive into how prioritizing can transform your life. This habit is all about time management. Organizing your life around your priorities, not just your to-do list. Covey teaches us to focus on the important, not the urgent. It's about saying yes to what aligns with your values and no to distractions that don't serve your long-term goals. Covey introduces a powerful tool, the time management matrix, which divides tasks into 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, urgent and important, crisis situations and deadlines. Quadrant 2, not urgent but important, planning, relationships, and personal growth. 3. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important, interruptions and distractions. 4. Quadrant 4, not urgent and not important, time wasters like mindless scrolling. To live effectively, focus on Quadrant 2, where you can prevent crises and invest in your future. One of the hardest parts of this habit is learning to say no. But every time you say no to what doesn't matter, you're saying yes to what does. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what counts. Practical steps to put first things first. 1. Identify your priorities. Reflect on your goals and values. What activities align with them? 2. Plan weekly. Schedule your week with a focus on Quadrant 2 activities, things that help you grow and build meaningful connections. 3. Use time blocks. Dedicate specific times for important tasks and protect them from interruptions. 4. Eliminate distractions. Recognize and minimize Quadrant 3 and 4 activities that drain your energy without adding value. Think of your life as a jar. The big rocks represent your most important priorities. The pebbles are minor tasks, and the sand is everything else. If you fill the jar with sand first, there's no room for the big rocks. But if you start with the rocks, everything else fits around them. That's the power of prioritizing. Putting first things first is about choosing what matters over what's easy. It's about living a life of purpose and intention, where your actions reflect your values, not just the demands of the moment. What's one big rock you can focus on today? Write it down, plan for it, and make it happen. Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned. In our next video, we'll explain the secret to creating relationships where everyone thrives. Explore how to foster meaningful relationships and mutual success with Habit 4. Think win-win. From Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Have you ever wondered why some relationships thrive while others falter? Imagine a world where every interaction leaves everyone feeling valued and successful. That's the magic of Habit 4. Think win. It's not about winning at the expense of others. It's about finding solutions where everyone benefits. Let's dive in. This habit isn't just about compromise, it's about collaboration. Think win-win is a mindset that values mutual respect, shared goals, and the belief that there's enough success to go around. Covey teaches us that when we think abundantly, we build trust, strengthen relationships, and achieve more together than we ever could alone. In a world often dominated by competition, it's easy to fall into win-lose or lose-win mindsets. These approaches can create resentment, distrust, or missed opportunities. Win-win thinking breaks this cycle, fostering an environment where relationships and outcomes are both prioritized. Seek mutual benefit. In every interaction, ask yourself, how can we both succeed? 2. Build trust. Be honest, consistent, and transparent in your dealings. 3. Embrace abundance. Believe that opportunities and resources are not limited. 4. Focus on relationships. Prioritize long-term connections over short-term gains. 5. Collaborate for creative solutions. When conflicts arise, work together to find innovative outcomes where everyone wins. Picture 2 kids fighting over an orange. A win-lose mindset would have one child take the whole orange, leaving the other empty-handed. But a win mindset digs deeper. One child wants the peel to bake a cake, and the other wants the juice to drink. By collaborating, both kids get exactly what they need. That's the power of win thinking. Win isn't just a strategy, it's a way of life. It's about shifting your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from competition to collaboration. When you practice win, you don't just achieve success, you inspire it in others. What's one way you can practice win-win thinking today? Share your ideas in the comments below, and stay tuned for Habit 5, Seek First to Understand, Then to Be Understood, where we'll unlock the power of empathetic communication. Chapter 6, Habit 5, Seek First to Understand, Then to Be Understood, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Discover the power of empathetic communication with Habit 5, Seek First to Understand, Then to Be Understood, from Stephen Covey's timeless book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Have you ever felt unheard in a conversation, like the other person was just waiting for their turn to speak? Now imagine the reverse. What if you could connect with others so deeply that they felt truly understood? That's the magic of Habit 5, Seek First to Understand, then to be understood. It's a game changer for building trust and fostering meaningful relationships. At its core, this habit is about listening, really listening. Covey teaches us that most people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. But when you focus on understanding first, you create a foundation of trust and connection. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding emotions, intentions, and the person behind them. Empathetic listening goes beyond active listening. It means putting yourself in the other person's shoes, suspending judgment, and truly absorbing what they're sharing. This level of attention shows others that they matter and that their thoughts and feelings are valued. 1. Listen without interrupting. Focus entirely on the speaker without planning your response. 2. Clarify and reflect. Repeat or paraphrase what they've said to show you're engaged. Observe nonverbal cues. Pay attention to body language, tone, and emotions. 4. Ask questions thoughtfully. Use open-ended questions to encourage deeper sharing. 5. Hold space for vulnerability. Let the other person feel safe and supported in the conversation. Imagine a conflict at work where two colleagues can't see eye to eye. Instead of jumping in with solutions, one decides to truly listen. They ask questions, clarify misunderstandings, and show empathy. As the tension eases, the other colleague begins to understand their own emotions better, and the path to resolution becomes clear. That's the power of understanding first. When you seek first to understand, you don't just improve communication, you transform relationships. By listening with empathy, you create a ripple effect of trust, respect, and deeper connections. Next time you're in a conversation, pause and ask yourself, am I truly listening, or am I waiting for my turn to speak? Practice seeking first to understand, and watch how it changes the way you connect with others. Discover the magic of collaboration with Habit 6, Synergize, from Stephen Covey's classic book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. What if I told you the key to extraordinary results isn't working harder, but working together? Imagine creating solutions so innovative that no one person could have achieved them alone. That's the power of Habit 6, Synergize, where collaboration and creativity meet to achieve greatness. Synergy means the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's about embracing diversity, combining strengths, and creating something extraordinary together. Covey teaches us that when people truly collaborate, they unlock potential far beyond what anyone could achieve individually. Too often, we see differences as barriers, but what if those differences were actually opportunities? Synergy thrives when we embrace unique perspectives, values, and strengths. By valuing differences, we create an environment where innovative ideas flourish. Value differences. See others' perspectives as strengths, not obstacles. Practice open communication. Share ideas freely and listen actively. 3. Focus on shared goals. Align on a common purpose to unify efforts. 4. Build trust. Create a safe space where everyone feels valued and heard. 5. Encourage creativity. Embrace brainstorming and think outside the box together. Picture a team tasked with solving a complex problem. Each member brings a different skill set. One is a visionary, another is detail-oriented, another excels at execution. Alone, they struggle. But when they work together, combining their strengths, they create a solution that's innovative, effective, and beyond what any one person could have imagined. Synergy isn't just collaboration, it's creative collaboration. It's about leveraging the unique talents and perspectives of everyone involved to create extraordinary outcomes. In synergy, 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2, it equals 3, or 10, or 100. How can you embrace synergy in your life? Whether it's at work, in your community, or with your family, start by valuing the differences around you. The next great idea might come from combining your perspective with someone else's. Recharge your life with Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, from Stephen Covey's powerful book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Have you ever felt burnt out? No matter how hard you work, you're just running on empty? Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a dull saw. It's exhausting, inefficient, and frustrating. But what if, instead of pushing harder, you simply sharpen the saw? That's the secret to Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, a habit that's all about renewal and balance. Habit 7 is about preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, yourself. It's about regular, intentional self-renewal in 4 key areas: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. When you take time to recharge, you come back stronger, more focused, and ready to tackle life's challenges with clarity and energy. We live in a world that glorifies hustle and grind, but constant effort without rest leads to burnout. Covey teaches us that true effectiveness comes from balancing productivity with renewal. Just like a saw needs sharpening to be effective, so do we. 1. Physical renewal. Engage in regular exercise, maintain a healthy diet, get sufficient sleep, and allow your body to rest. A healthy body fuels a productive mind and enhances your overall well-being. 2. Mental renewal. Actively engage your brain through continuous learning, reading, and problem-solving activities. Stay curious, embrace new challenges, and consistently work to expand your mental capabilities and growth. 3. Emotional renewal. Invest in building meaningful relationships, express gratitude regularly, and practice empathy towards others. Emotional health thrives on genuine connections and the ability to understand and share feelings with those around you. 4. Spiritual renewal. Take time to reflect on your life's purpose, engage in meditation, or spend quiet time in nature. Align yourself with what gives your life meaning and fosters a deep sense of fulfillment and spiritual well-being. Think of an athlete training for a marathon. They don't just run endlessly. They rest, recover, and cross-train to perform their best on race day. Similarly, sharpening your saw ensures you can consistently show up as your best self. Sharpening the saw isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When you prioritize self-renewal in all dimensions, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're ensuring you can achieve your goals and be there for others. Remember, a sharp saw cuts faster and with less effort. What's one small thing you can do today to sharpen your saw? Whether it's taking a quick walk, having a heartfelt conversation, or spending a moment in reflection, start small and observe how renewal transforms your life. Congratulations, you've just completed a journey through Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. But this isn't just about checking off habits, it's about transforming your life. Let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful lessons we've learned and how to apply them to create lasting change. 1. Be proactive. Take responsibility for your actions and focus on what you can control. Instead of reacting to circumstances, proactively shape your path by taking initiative and ownership of your choices. 2. Begin with the end in mind. Define your goals and align your actions with your vision. Clearly envision your desired outcome to guide your daily decisions and ensure you are moving towards your long-term objectives. 4. Think win. Foster mutual benefit in your relationships and collaborations. Strive for agreements and solutions that are advantageous for all parties involved, promoting trust and cooperation. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen empathetically before expressing your views. Ensure you fully comprehend others' perspectives to communicate more effectively and build stronger connections. 6. Synergize. Embrace differences and collaborate to achieve extraordinary results. Combine strengths through teamwork and diverse perspectives to create innovative solutions that surpass what individuals could achieve alone. 7. Sharpen the saw. Renew yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to sustain growth. Continuously seek self-improvement and maintain a balanced life to uphold your effectiveness and overall well-being. These habits aren't just principles, they're tools for a lifetime of growth, effectiveness, and fulfillment. Covey shows us that personal and professional success comes from balancing self-improvement, strong relationships, and purposeful action. Now, it's your turn. Choose one habit to focus on this week. Commit to practicing it daily and watch how even small changes create a ripple effect in your life. If you found value in these lessons, imagine what you can discover in other great books and ideas. Dive into our playlist of visual summaries for more transformative content. Each video is designed to inspire, empower, and guide you on your journey to becoming your best self. Before you go, tell us in the comments which habit resonated with you the most. What's your next step? And if you haven't already, subscribe to @ted.doodles for more engaging and insightful visual guides to the ideas you love. Doodles of content you already love. If you enjoyed this series, like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated when new content drops.